Hello student, class 8. I am Rashid Khan here from Lakshmi Prasad Memorial Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. I think you are enjoying the video lecture. That is topic given on the light, in which we have to discuss about the reflection of light. The reflection of light, on which we have to go through. There are many things on which we have to discuss. The first one is, for the reflection, there is first thing is required, that is the reflecting surface. So what is actually the reflecting surface? Reflecting surfaces might be something or anything that have the polished surface, smooth or very shiny surfaces, which we have like surface, that is reflecting surfaces. Like if we are thinking about water surface, when the water gets stir at a point, so that act as another form of a reflecting surface, as well as if there is something got polished, so that one performs as reflecting surfaces as well. Now when we are discussing about this, there is another thing, that is glass. So smooth surfaces, polished surfaces, which cannot allow the light to pass through them and reflect it on its own medium, that one is called reflecting surfaces. So reflecting surfaces might be different kinds, and this could be anything. Like this, if there is a reflecting surface, so it should be anything on which when the light passes through it and the light falls on it, it does not allow to pass. Then the light reflect through this. So on that behalf, we can say it is actually what? It is the reflection of light through any reflecting surfaces. So reflecting surfaces may be the different kinds, on which we have to study about. There is laws of reflection on which it act, in which first thing when we discuss about, that is reflecting surfaces. Now when we are trying to write over there, a line in between them, so it should be matters. When we are drawing a line on which light falls, and get reversed. So here is a point on which we have to discuss. That is what? The light which is coming, that is called as incident ray. And this one is reflecting, so it is called as reflected ray. Now, there is another thing which make it different, that is angle, which is called an incident angle. The angle formed in between the incident rays and principal axis, this is called incident angle, and that one is called reflected angle. And if a line drawn, the imaginary line drawn in between, if an imaginary line drawn in between the incident rays and reflected rays, so there is this imaginary line said to be as normal. For both purposes, this is both the rays, this one is called the normal. So on which we have to study about why it is called so and what will be the different names on which we have to write, like A, B, O, M, N. If we are trying to give in the name on that we can write these all. As we know, there is something which is, suppose X and Y. So OX is what? It is the incident ray, and OY is the reflected rays. On that we can say here is a differential, that is we are discussing about the incident ray, reflected rays, point of incident, where is the incident happens. This one, this particular point, which is considered to be as point of incident. This is called point of incident. That means wherever the incident gate falls on the surface, at a point where the incident ray falls, that particular point is called incident point or point of incident. This is the point of incident where the incident rays meet. Now, when we are talking about the condition about normal, that is the normal on which we have to study. Normal is what actually wherever the incident ray and reflected rays pass out through one. So in between these two rays there is an imaginary line drawn which separate these both. So that particular number, that is M and N, It is an imaginary line called as normal. It is perpendicular line. It is a perpendicular line drawn on the reflecting surfaces. This is the reflecting surface. Suppose it is shown like this. Why it is called so then? It is called reflecting surface. It is the reflecting surface. So if there is a imaginary line drawn perpendicular to the to the reflecting surfaces, then it is said to be what? It is the normal. Now, when we are talking about angle of reflection and angle of incident, this is how these are I and R when we are talking about this. So angle of incident and angle of reflection, on which behavior we can say. Why? Because the angle formed in between the incident rays and in between the normal reflected rays and in the normal, that particular basis we conclude that this is the angle of incident and angle of reflection. Where is the plane? A flat two-dimensional surface. It is called plane. What is plane? Or here we can write plane. What is plane? Plane is actually what? It is a flat two-dimensional surface without any thickness, without having any thickness. If it is like so, that when we are called as the plane. It is the plane. Got it? Now, conditions for forming the image, that is laws of reflection. What are the laws of reflection we are discussing about? So here we can go through the laws of reflection, and this can be denoted as laws of reflection. What are the laws of reflection? The laws of reflection state that first law is said to be image only may form whenever the angle of incident and angle of reflection, angle of reflection should be equal. That is, angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. This is the first law. The next law is what? It is the first law by which the image formation takes place. Second law, the incident rays the reflected ray and normal lie on same plane. What is the second law? Second law states that first, this one is second. The incident rays, the reflected rays, and the normal lie on the same plane. If they are lie on the same plane, or we can say at the point of incident, then it is considered to be as the image formation will take place. As well as the normal and point of incident, where you have to some other like normal and point of incident. All lie on a same plane. All lies on a same plane.